Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's Tuesday. I made it barely through Monday. It was just one of those really bad days. Really bad. A 1 hour meeting turned into a 4 hour meeting that just drained the heck out of me. Anyway, enough about that. Let's talk about the knives. Now it's Tuesday, time to move forward. Hope you had a better Monday than I had, but if you're watching this, if you're following on a daily basis, I know a lot of you don't, but some of you do. I hope you had a wonderful day yesterday. The good thing about Mondays, the perfect thing about Mondays, is there's always a Tuesday following. So now it's Tuesday, Monday's behind. We've got 7 days and a weekend in between me and another Monday. Sure, it's probably psychological, but isn't everything? It's Tuesday, December 13th, 2016. Tuesday, December 13th, 2016. I give you the date to let you know that we do this every single day we do this. So Monday through Friday, before 11 o'clock, I post the pocket dump deconstruction. Usually it's up, and a lot of you guys have seen it. Usually it's up, doesn't have a title or anything because I post it, then I rush off to work late. And then later on in the day, when I have some time, I then do all the behind the scenes stuff and a title pops up and everything. But once you see it, go for it. If you have subscribed and then you hit that little bell next to you, there's a notification that pops up on your phone or wherever you want it to pop up and says, hey, Keith Kevin Ken just posted a video. I have a number of videos coming up. I'm going to do Spyderco flippers. I have only 3 automatics from Spyderco. In fact, knives that got away, spoiler, are a couple of automatics that I've been playing with today because I'm getting together the flippers and I figured I'd throw in the automatics as well and probably slip joints. I've done a Copa video, but I'll include the Copas as well in one of the videos. But I thought it would be pretty cool, given that we'll do the flippers and then we'll do the ones without any locks as part of our Spyderco Palooza. If you missed the recent Spyderco Palooza, actually the last 2, you should check them out on this channel. First, I have a playlist of all the Spyderco Palooza. Spyderco Palooza is where I go through all of my Spyderco collection very slowly, unfortunately. But there are a bunch of Spydercos, and that's when we reached 1,000. I promised we'd do that, and we're doing it. I did all the folding knives that Spyderco released in 2016. That's the year that I'm recording this right now. And it was an epic year. It was their 40th anniversary. So you can see all those knives because I committed to buying them, and I did. That includes 5 versions of the paramilitary tube. Yeah, and I got them. It's the S100V series knives. It's the HAP 40 series knives. It's everything. They're all on the table. And then I just finished up a couple of days ago the 2017 what Spyderco is planning on releasing. And I did a little bit different than others. The catalog's out. You should go to Spyderco.com if you're a Spyderco fan and download the PDF of that. It's a beautiful PDF. You know how their catalogs are. And then I ordered one. I want the handheld paper one because I collect those as well. But what I did was they are re-upping a lot of classic knives that I happen to own. So I went through all the knives and talked about what Spyderco will be upgrading according to their catalog. So it's all exciting. Go check it out. Now let's do the pocket dump deconstruction. I took a picture of this that looked just like this. It'll be posted on Instagram at Keith Kevin Ken, just like this channel later on this afternoon. Turned my iPhone 6s Plus from photo to video. Now we're going to go through this. This right here is my Mont Blanc watch. Isn't that pretty? People ask me what type. I don't know. I got it from the Mont Blanc store in Atlanta several years ago, but a real nice knife. I love chronographs. I really do. And it's not because I'm racing anything with the stopwatches or anything. I just love the heft of them, the fact that they are multifunction. And I like how they look. I do. And this is my Mont Blanc. The cigar today is that newer brand of Monte Cristos. Monte Cristo is one of the first Cuban cigars that I got and aged. I still have some of those original ones aging in my humidor. This is the Open series. They have a number of Cuban cigars in the Open series. This is the Regatta. It smokes like a wonderful Cuban Monte Cristo, if you wanted to know, if you're a cigar smoker. Yeah, we're gonna do Macallan today after work. Single malt. I love Macallan because I need to celebrate that I'm not in a Monday. We're starting. You guys are probably better than I am, and it's stupid. I'm 57 years old. I grew up in Ohio. Real four seasons where snow always comes in the winter and all kinds of stuff. But man, when you have to wake up and it's dark and get off of work when it's dark, it doesn't depress me, but it slows me down. So much so that I get out of work and I go to one of the many bars around where I work. I mean, it just slows me down. By the time I get home, I'm just beat and tired. That's one of my thin Mont Blanc wallets. And along with that, we have my Smithson notepad that I probably can never afford again. I can afford them, but I'd rather buy knives. How about that? The coin, I have told you guys, and I'm sorry, it's how the lights are with the coins. They're all shiny and new. A lot of times they're proof coins. Proof coins have the shiny background on them. And so when I go, and I cover them, they pop, right? This is not a shiny proof coin, so it doesn't pop as much, but I hope you can make it out. I'm doing the President series. The Mint released, I want to say 5 or 6 presidential silver coins, 1 ounce silver coins, and they have the stamp representative of their birthday, all kinds of other stuff. Of course, I love them because they include a unique 1 ounce silver coin. All of them are sold out, by the way. They sold out quickly, and I was lucky enough to pick them all up. So today, I'm just going to do presidential. Not today. This week, I've been doing the presidential coins. Today, it's President Franklin Roosevelt coin. Just a nice little extra. They're in their little boxes. And so usually when I go and grab a coin and put in my pocket for good luck, because I always carry a 1 ounce silver coin for good luck, I have these open boxes, wooden boxes of all my coins. I just grab one. So then I went, wait, I haven't showed these guys these. I did a long time ago, but I thought I'd go through them again. That is the Roosevelt coin. Now let's talk about the carry. I'm excited. I always say I'm excited about the carry. And you know what? In the beginning of a day, a fresh day, and you're going through the boxes and you come out with your first choices. And for mine, I played with my first choices because there are actually 2 knives that got away for like literally 40 minutes. That's what's going to make me late today. I was all set to go. I thought about the carry for the middle carry, and then I went, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this, and that's where we are with this carbon fiber carry, really. Here's the carbon fiber cricket. I think I carried a cricket yesterday as well. I love the cricket. No, I didn't. I didn't carry a cricket yesterday. I carried my new coin. My new pocket knife. This is the carbon fiber cricket. And I'm going to tell you something. You won't see these a lot. You won't see them a lot on anywhere. On Instagram, on YouTube. This is one of the original coins. It has this kind of plexiglass, I call it. I don't know what it's named, but you know what plexiglass feels like. This glass coating over it. But it's carbon fiber. That right there is carbon fiber. It's one of the older ones, and guess you know how you can tell it's not a frame lock. No, it's a liner lock. The more original. The classics are all liner locks before they went to the frame locks, and they're a little thicker than usual. I just love this. It's so nice. You know, I'm okay with carrying some of my sprint runs. I'm pretty sure this was a sprint run. As keychain knives, people always ask me, well, don't they bump into stuff? Actually, I don't have my handkerchief on the table. I carry a white cotton handkerchief all the time. But no, not how I carry it. It's fine. But also, man, this with a Spidey edge, a serrated edge, it's really handy. I love that belly on a cricket, and it looks beautiful, doesn't it? I mean, it really looks beautiful. When you take it out of your pocket, it's so classy. When I put it on my desk or I'm at a bar and I have some things out of my pockets and people see it and they open it up, they go, whoa. First they pick it up and go, what's this? You know, we all know Spyderco, right? You look at it and go, that must be a Spyderco. But to someone who just picks it up, they go, what's this? And again, I told you about my friend. I don't do it as to stick my bills into it, but you can do that. It's really nice. Or if you have someone, and again, these you probably can't find. You can, this is pretty much a classic. It has the ATS 55 steel, 1.9 inch Spidey edge, the serrated edge. But it's carbon fiber and it's beautiful. Man, that was the last piece after I decided I was going to do carbon fiber. This what made me think about carbon fiber carry. I don't know who made the comment, but I cannot get it out of my head now every time I do an all carbon fiber carry. It's one of you guys who said, it just sticks with me, who said, yeah, with carbon fiber carry, everything is nice. And it is. Yeah, I'm stacking the deck for today since I went down hard yesterday. Not hard, it's work. Took me, I'm 57 years old. It took me 56 years, 10 and a half months to realize that work isn't life. It ain't. That's I just hate even putting this down. That's how nice it, man, when Sal put together Spyderco and he made the civilian, that big hawk blade knife that with the reverse S. I did a video, part of Spiderpalooza, that goes through all my hawk blades with that S. And then after he did this big, he calls it the civilian, he said it's a tactical knife, He then made this, a smaller version with that reverse S, but one that you could use because of the big belly. Just a wonderful knife. And he wanted to make it kind of like the yin and yang symbol, but also, and I love this, he wanted it to feel, in the original one that's in one of my Spyderco Paloozas where I talk about it, it does. He wanted to do it like a skimming rock. I was in Youngstown, Ohio, born and raised in Youngstown, Ohio, and we had a place called Mill Creek Park, and it had like 4 different lakes in it. And so I grew up skimming rocks across a lake. Even though now I'm a city boy for a long time, some of my best memories were in that Mill Creek Park area. But it feels so smooth in your hand. Obviously I love the cricket. The current Cricut, whether it's stainless steel or etched or whatever, or the one that has a Cricut on it, great gift for someone, you know. It's small, but, you know, you could at least scratch someone and run with it. But also it cuts very well. This really is when I put away the knives that I was flipping all morning and said, man, I haven't done my Caly 3. And it's funny, I didn't even bring this out when I did my 2017 video, the knives that Spyderco's coming out with. I should, because they're coming out with a new version of the Caly. And I believe that version, I'm sorry, you guys, I believe that, is it HAP 40 or S1? I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know offhand. But anyway, I haven't carried this in a while, and I just love it. Oh, man, you're talking about a full dress Caly 3. Sprint run, of course, you can tell. It has stainless steel bolsters that goes into this carbon fiber, which is really nice. Stainless steel all over the place. Stainless steel skeletized liners. So, you know, the handle, while you have all this stainless steel, is still nice. It really is. Tip up. You could do right or left, but they didn't want to mess. Thank you for not messing with this bolster. I know people are real particular if it's not, you know, if it's not tip up or if it's not tip down, they won't mess with the knife. I'm not that way. So call me not a purist. If it's a great knife, I'll take it. But one thing about the Veladin, that big hunk of knife, that I hate what Spyderco did was they wanted a 4, you know, up, down, right, left. And so they just destroyed that hunk of bolster, and I hated it with 3 holes in it. And I get it. I think probably when they did the Veladin, they had just gotten a lot of research because for a while, in the beginning, Spyderco didn't care. They said, look, we created this pocket clip. Use it. They didn't care about up or down. And then I'm sure their clients start saying they wanted difference. And then they went 4. So a lot of things do have 4, but when you take time to do a beautiful bolster, don't screw it up with 3 holes on both sides. Of course, it's one of my smaller knives, which I love. It has that 50-50 forward choil, which doesn't take up a lot of that beautiful Damascus. A lot of it is that bolster. It has that very, very strong backlock. Spyderco has one of the strongest backlocks. And it has my wire clip. Hello! Sprint run, of course, so that means it's been discontinued a while, but you can find them. I was lucky to find one just in perfect condition. Perfect condition. Spyderco's Damascus, which has a VG10 core, so under where you see the blade, that's VG10, and then it has 15 different steels all squashed together on each side. That VG10 core is sandwiched between 15 different steels that make up the Damascus. And that Damascus pattern, it's a Japanese pattern. It's a well-known art pattern from Japanese where they put ink in a flowing river, and that makes the pattern, and that's what that represents. What a wonderful knife. I picked this up, and I just said, whoa, excuse me, I haven't carried this in a long time, and it just made me feel good. Made me feel good enough to put down the 2 knives I was playing with. And build the whole carry around it. And then, so, yeah, I've been talking a lot about Blade HQ exclusive carbon fiber inlaid Chris Reeve knives. I've been doing it a lot because you guys know I was chasing down that small and cozy carbon fiber inlaid knife and got it. Got number 10. But I'll tell you something, man. These knives, they come and go quick on Blade HQ. And Blade HQ then just moves on. So I've missed a couple of them. It's not that I missed them. I wasn't thinking about the specific knife. For instance, they do have a large, these are exclusive to Blade HQ from Chris Reed. They do have a large in single Sebenza 21. But I'm not interested in buying more. Well, I don't know if that's a wrong thing to say. Right now, I'm not interested in buying another large Sebenza. But they had a small 21 in single. And of course, now I want one badly and I can't find it. It's gone. It's gone. So anyway, but I wanted to do this as a carbon fiber carry. This replaces the knives that got away. But, oh man, I just love that. I like the carry. 3.6 inch S30V steel, S35, sorry you guys, S35VN steel, 3.6 inches with those polished titanium, the 3 stripes of that carbon fiber, that space age material. And of course, as always, he does that polished titanium but leaves the lock and the clip raw, which I just adore. That's the carry, guys. Thumb it up. Let me know that you're out there. Let me hear you. Let me hear you loud. Thumb it up for this Tuesday carry. I know you may not be watching it on a Tuesday. I get it. Just enjoy whenever you watch it and thumb it up for me. Thumb it up. That makes me, even if I'm running late to work, I stop and go, hold on. I haven't shown the folks my carry, what I'm going to keep my pockets full with. So this is it. Thumb it up. Don't forget to share. Let people know we're out there. I think a lot of people just don't know that we do this every single day. And also hit that subscribe button. If you, we are making our way to 2,000 subscribers. We got a ways to go. We've got 800 more of you that need to subscribe. So why don't you hit that subscribe button? Once we hit 2,000, I'm giving away 2 new Spyderco knives. At least 2, and at least one of them will be a sprint run limited edition knife. So I'm going to post this on Instagram at KeithKevinKen this afternoon. Please come join me on Instagram. So we talked about Instagram. We talked about the pocket carry. But you know what? Isn't that funny? I had to lock on it. That messed up my intro to the knife that got away. This is the Keith Kevin Ken YouTube channel. We talk about the knives that got away. And let me just tell you something. Both of these automatics from Spyderco are recent purchases. It's an interesting thing with Spyderco. If you guys know the story, and I'm just going to give you a little bit of what I heard about the story. I'm sure you can find out a more detailed thing. But Spyderco, the federal government cracked down on Spyderco and their automatic knives. So as many of you probably know, the embassy, this one I have, of course, the sheep's foot with the serrated edge. But man, they are wonderful automatics. I have all of these Spyderco, hundreds of Spydercos, a lot of classics. I could not get my hands on an automatic. And one reason is it's hard to find when people want to sell them because Spyderco goes around the internet and shuts it down. If someone posts it on eBay, in a day, it's removed from eBay. So it's hard to find. And I finally, this year, got these 2 automatics. I had no automatics in my collection from Spyderco. Spyderco, some say they were fined up to $1 million, which you can imagine can kill a small company because they were shipping automatics around the country. Now, obviously, Blade HQ, a lot of distributors, not just Blade HQ, sell automatics, right? I showed you my Microtex all the time. I have a bunch of them. There's a bunch of automatics all over the place. Browse Blades, ProTech, everybody. But Spyderco doesn't. This one, I was looking on eBay, like, I don't know. So this is the Embassy. This is the Citadel. This one, I was looking on eBay at like 2 a.m. in the morning. It popped up, and I bought it right away. Okay? And the person said, great, you got it. And then, literally, they put the all of the shipping information and everything, by 5 a.m., so it was all done. It was all mailed. I've got it. The next morning, Spyderco wiped that off of eBay, but they couldn't cancel the buy, so I bought it. And I was so thrilled. This was my first one. This is the Spyderco Citadel. It's the 3.6-inch version. Automatic, aluminum, has a lock, S30V steel, and they are just locks both ways. Once it's up, you can lock it. You can, lock it once it's down. It's just, it fires out there. Steel. These are older knives. Hard to come by. And I just played with them all day. I hadn't played with them in a while. I got them and went, oh, I have them. And then haven't played with them. And of course, this one I just bought literally weeks ago. And this is the Embassy 3.1-inch S30V steel. Of course, it's Spidey Edge, serrated edge. Oh, man. Those are the automatics that I played with. You'll see them again, and we'll talk a little bit more about them when I do. Yeah. When I do my flippers. No, they're not flippers. Yes, they're automatics. They're hard to come by, but every time I see people taking pictures of them or videos or whatever, people have really taken great care of these things. And they were so not inexpensive, but they were reasonable when they came out. They sold out and everything. And then Spyderco literally sent people saying, send them back to us. And obviously people were going, whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, I hit the camera. They're going, whoa, whoa, whoa. This might be a collectible thing. So I really love those knives. That's it, guys. That's the Caly. Thank you very much for watching, and the knives that got away. I really appreciate you. I really, really appreciate you. You guys have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.